Hello to all my college football friends out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show. My friends, today's video, it's going to be an interesting one. The Big Three in the Big Ten in 2024. And which will the three teams be to represent the Big Ten? So my friends, like I said, anymore the Big Ten is not the Big Ten. It's actually the Big 18, if you want to be technical. But nonetheless, for the past 3 years, now I'm going back to 2021, 2022, and 2023. The Big Three in the Big Ten has been, hands down, the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Penn State Nittany Lions, and the Michigan Wolverines. Now, just to give you some stats, everyone knows out there I'm a stat guy. The Buckeyes in the last 3 years, overall record, again, from 2021 to 2023, Ryan Day has led them to 33 wins and 6 losses. Their Big Ten record, a very impressive 24 wins and only 3 losses in the last 3 years. Now moving on to James Franklin and Penn State. Penn State in the last 3 years, they come in overall 28 wins and 11 losses. And their Big Ten record in the last 3 seasons, 18 and 9. And the Michigan Wolverines, the last 3 years, a remarkable 40 wins and only 3 losses. And in the last 3 years, their record in the Big Ten, a tremendous 27 and 1. Wow. Their only loss in the Big Ten in the last 3 years was that showdown, backyard brawl between Michigan and Michigan State in 2021, where Michigan State hung on to defeat Michigan 37-33. But my friends, like I said, their only loss in the Big Ten in the last 3 seasons. So now, my friends, it's going to get very interesting. Do I believe that in 2024, the Big Three will be the same teams I just mentioned? I'm going to have to say no. Keep on watching. So now with Penn State, we'll start off with. They have quarterback Drew Aller returning for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Last season, threw 25 touchdowns, only 2 picks, and 2,631 yards passing. Now, he led Penn State last season to an impressive 10 wins and only 3 losses. Now, we are talking about 2 splendid running backs, both returning for 2024. Nick Singleton, last season, rushed for 752 yards on the ground and 8 touchdowns. And Katron Allen, 902 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns. My friends, these 2 dynamic duos could be one of the 2 best combo running backs in college football in 2024. We shall see. Penn State also returning very talented tight end Tyler Warren. Transfer from Ohio State to Penn State. I'm going to miss this young man. Julian Fleming. What more can you say about him? They have Keandre Lambert-Smith returning. Now, let's stop and look at Lambert-Smith. 53 grabs last year, 673 yards receiving, and 4 touchdowns. Tyler Warren, the splendid tight end, coming back. 34 grabs, 422 yards receiving, and 7 receiving touchdowns. My friends, look for Penn State to be the real deal in 2024. Without a doubt, my Buckeyes. You got to go with the Buckeyes also being the top 3 in the Big Ten in 2024, with no doubt. We're talking about Will Howard transferring over from Kansas State. We're talking about numerous guys on defense returning, a few transfers coming in. Splendid running back Junkins from Ole Miss. What more can you say about free safety from Alabama coming to the Buckeyes this fall? We are talking about Caleb Downs, their splendid safety. And my friends, let's stop and look at this. We're talking about two teams now, Buckeyes and Penn State, that finished respectfully on total defense in 2023, second and third in the nation. Buckeyes finishing second in the nation in total defense, only giving up 11.2 points per game in 2023, and Penn State finishing third on defense, only giving up 13 points a game. So, my friends, a shout out to both of Penn State and the Buckeyes defense, without a doubt. And they're both going to be strong in 2024. You heard it right here. Now, for me to go with Michigan for the fourth year of being the Big Three in the Big Ten, I can't do it. I'm sorry. We're talking about first-year coach Sherrone Moore. And don't get me wrong, he's a very talented X's and O's coaches. But my friends, when you lose your starting quarterback, your starting running back, Blake Corum, what more can you say about Blake? He broke the all-time rushing touchdown record for Michigan in one season. Then you look at Roman Wilson, their leading wide receiver, gone. Their defensive standout, Michael Barrett, gone. My friends, it's going to be an adjustment period for Coach Moore, and well, it should be. But now, the team that I am now going to put in for the Big Three in the Big Ten will now have to be the Oregon Ducks, coached by Dan Lanning, tremendous head coach. My friends, the last three seasons, 2021, 22, and 23, Dan Lanning has led his Ducks to a 32 wins and only 9 losses in the last 3 years. Their record in the Pac-12 in the last 3 seasons, 22 wins and 6 losses. And let's not forget, transfer from Oklahoma. What a tremendous quarterback he will be for Oregon, Dillon Gabriel. Threw for 3,660 yards last season, 30 touchdown passes, only 6 interceptions. And my friends, you got to remember, this was in 14 games. So, when you stop and look at Dillon Gabriel, he, without a doubt, will lead Oregon to where they need to be. Then when you look, what jumped out at me, running back Jordan James coming back. Jordan James last season rushed for 759 yards on the ground, 11 rushing TDs, and this is not a mistake, 7.1 yard per carry average. That's amazing. And let's not forget, tremendous wide receivers coming back. Trayshawn Holden, Gary Bryant Jr., and slot wide receiver Tez Johnson. My friends, Holden, what a year he had last year. 37 grabs, 452 yards receiving, 6 touchdowns. Bryant, 30 grabs for 442 yards and 4 touchdowns. And the leading receiver from last year for Oregon coming back, Tez Johnson. 86 receptions, 1,182 yards receiving, and 10 receiving touchdowns. My friends, without a doubt, the new Big Three for the Big Ten in 2024 will be the Ohio State Buckeyes, last year finishing 11-2, Penn State Nittany Lions, last season finishing 10-3, and Dan Lanning and the Oregon Ducks, last season finishing an impressive 12 wins and only 2 losses. My friends, if you are new to my channel, please by all means smash that subscribe button, always free to do so. If you like this video, please click on the like button. Don't forget to hit the bell for notification. And like always, my friends, please comment down below. I want your take, not only on this video, but I want your take on your opinion. if you do believe the big three will now be the Ohio State Buckeyes, Penn State Nittany Lions, and now newcomer to the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. Like always, my friends, peace out. God bless to all. That's all I have for today. Buckeye Vinny's out of here.